Hello friends, my name is Verdin. I'm the founder and managing attorney at Verdin Law Firm. You know, a common question that we get at our practice is whether an investor, a foreign investor, can obtain an E-2 visa using an escrow account. And the short answer is yes. There is a way to get an E-2 visa using an escrow account. So the issues that kind of get triggered on using an escrow account is whether or not the investor will meet the investment requirements, because traditionally the government wants to see, for a kind of a pure E-2 investment case, they would want to see that the investor has actually already spent the money towards the targeted enterprise that they want to set up. So, but when a foreign investor wants to buy an existing business, a business that already is operating, and they want to buy that business, there is this mechanism, and the mechanism is an escrow account. So the way this works is that the foreign investor would place his or her investment funds in a third-party title company or an attorney law firm that will hold the funds in escrow, and that the funds will be released from the escrow account to the seller only if the government approves the E-2 visa. So why would someone do this? Well, one reason to do it is to minimize the risk. Certainly, it is understandable that a foreign investor is concerned that the E-2 visa may or may not get approved. So this is one way to provide some assurance to the foreign investor that the business will only be acquired if the E-2 visa gets approved. This is acceptable under the regulations and under the policies. So the government is willing to allow the use of an escrow for the foreign investor to place his or her funds in an escrow account, and that the money will be released to the seller only if the E-2 visa is approved. So what kind of evidence needs to be submitted to the government to prove that the foreign investor is using a proper escrow account? Well, one piece of evidence would be an account statement from the escrow company. The account statement should reflect maybe a receipt of the funds that are being held in the escrow account and provide some description of the business that is being acquired and the name of the foreign investor. The agreement to purchase the business should also reflect that the purchase of the business is conditioned on the approval of the E-2 visa, and if the government does not approve, if the government denies the E-2 visa, that the deal will not go through. This is allowed under the regulations and policies of the government. Again, it's a clever way to bring some assurance to the foreign investor. An escrow account is a great tool for those individuals that want to consider an E-2 visa and yet have some assurance. We will meet all the investment requirements to show that the funds are irrevocably committed with the right terms and the right language. I hope this information was helpful to you.